One day it'll make sense. Till that day I gotta pay rent. You know, baby, need some new shoes. Gotta keep some dollars on the statement. Serena with the surf. Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Who is you what you deserve? Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Look, I feel like I should just be honest. I'm escaping trauma.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? We're back at it again with another video on today. It is the Keeping It Raw podcast. You know what we do on this channel. We talk prospects. Not only do we talk prospects on this channel, we also talk NFL and we talk the Detroit Lions on this channel and college football. So definitely, guys, make sure you hit that subscription button. Do not miss an upload because we're going to continue to talk about some of today's top prospects coming into the draft. Some of these guys you may have heard of. Some of these guys you may have never heard of. And that's the thing. We want to put some of these guys' name on the map so you guys will be aware of the players coming into the NFL because there's too many prospects for all us to keep up with all of them. And I do prospects a lot and I look at prospects a lot and I can't keep up with all of these guys. It's just way too many prospects that you not even heard of that's in the draft. So it is a lot of guys, man, going through this process and trying to make their dreams happen by being able to get into the NFL. But at the end of the day, as a GM, your job is to go out and find the talent. Your job is to be able to go out there and find guys that can come in and make an impact on your team. And I think that that's something that Brad Holmes has definitely been good at doing. Yeah, he has missed on a few, but at the same time, he has hit on a lot of these draft picks. And I think that he's going to continue to do a great job. Now, when it comes to the receiver position, I think that the Lions do, they do have a couple receivers on the team that pretty much you can lock those guys in. Amon-Ra St. Brown, J-Mo, and Laporta. And then from that point on, then you don't know if the Lions are going to decide to bring back Donovan Peoples-Jones, or you don't know if they're going to decide to bring back Josh Reynolds. Now, they can easily bring both of these guys back on a cheap deal, and they may be looking to do that. Donovan Peoples-Jones is still young. He's not that old as a receiver. I think he's about, 24, 25, somewhere in there. So he's still a young guy. He's not even in his prime yet. And then you got guys like Josh Reynolds, who's very savvy, a savvy veteran that can still help this ball club and has a great rapport with Jared Goff. But will the Lions look to get younger? They might look to get younger because they want to build their cornerstones around young guys. And I know that most of the guys that they're going to get at a lot of these skill positions are going to come from the draft. Because I don't think that the Lions are going to make a huge splash in free agency. I just don't think that they're going to do that. Brad Holmes has not been a guy that's been able. He's not been a guy that has done that since he's been on the job. He has not gone out there and spent a whole boatload of money on a free agent. It'll be a 1 or 2 year deal for these guys. But today I brought another prospect and a receiver in Joshua Cephus. If you never heard of Joshua Cephus, definitely go look at this kid's body of work on YouTube, and you'll see what I'm talking about. This kid can flat out fly. This kid can flat out play. And we've already had a Cephus on our team a few years ago, but this Cephus right here can flat out ball. His production in college has been tremendous, and I want to get into that. He had 313 receptions in his career to go along with 3,655 yards receiving, with 28 touchdown catches, and then he averages around 11.3 per catch. He's a balanced and savvy route runner with top field awareness. Cephus is very good at getting the yards after the catch, an excellent blocker on the outside, and that's something that we don't talk about a lot with these receivers. You want some receivers that can come in and block for Gibbs and for Montgomery, because the run game in Detroit is phenomenal. Montgomery ended up going over 1,000, and Jahmyr Gibbs fell a couple yards short, a few yards short of being able to get 1,000. So the run game in Detroit is excellent. So you definitely want to have guys that can go out there and flat out run block as well. And he's one of those receivers in the draft that can do that. His production is there as a receiver. That's something that you like. So that's just letting you know right there, then and there, he could be a number one in the NFL. The guy has the capability of being a number one receiver in the NFL. Now, I don't know if the Lions drafted J-Mo to actually be the number one receiver, or they decided for him to be the number 2 receiver. It just depends, because right now Amon-Ra St. Brown is the number 1 receiver, but he is in a slot position. Normally the number 1 guy is the guy that is the outside guy, that is the X receiver. It's normally the number 1 receiver. So definitely, man, this kid, man, brings a lot to the table with his blocking. He tracks the ball well over the shoulder. Cephus can be good at creating separation, and he will break tackles as well. This kid is good, man. Cephus is good. He has strong hands and reliable hands, and that's something that you want in a receiver as well. You want a guy that's sure-handed and a guy that's going to be the real deal. So definitely, guys, when you get a chance, look up Joshua Cephus. And definitely, man, this is the dude that's under the radar that not many people are talking about, but he is a very good wide receiver in this draft, besides the other guys that are being talked about and mentioned a lot. So I just wanted to put Joshua Cephus on the map. All right, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back to you soon. Peace.
One day it'll make sense. Till that day I gotta pay rent. You know, baby, need some new shoes. Gotta keep some dollars on the statement. Serena with the serve. Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Who is you what you deserve? Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Look, I feel like I should just be honest. I'm escaping traumas, trying to be the greatest, that's my promise. You know, I always stand on business, always been relentless. Know the trousers new and the shirt vintage. Living free of drama, still finding ways to make my own problems, chasing progress. A baddie sleeping in a bonnet, that's my favorite topic. Still searching for a goddess like the Black Madonna. It's like that, and I'm right back. For every message left on read and ones that I ain't right back. Was looking for some peace inside myself until I